What's up, my people? It's Abib. It's Abib04. Today, I'm going to be telling you guys some emotional story about my life, how I transformed to being who I am right now. So, if you don't know, I know most of you don't know, I started a clothing brand about a year ago. I launched the clothing brand February 10, 2024, which would mark a decade of me being, I think 2 decades of me being in this world, my 20-year. Now I'm 21. Yeah, thank you very much. Yeah. So I'm going to be telling you guys about my journey starting the clothing brand. So stay tuned and watch this advertisement about my clothing brand and get some too. Like people are dripping on it now. You understand? That's what is going. Got those solo one here. Yeah. I got a lot of motivation from me wanting to represent myself. The clothing I want to wear, most of the clothing did not represent me well. So, and this, um, I had this specialty in designing. That okay, what I designed, I want to represent it. I want to wear it. I want people to know what I'm wearing. Not basically because of people, but basically because of myself. I want to be happy wearing this. So in the past, when I was much younger, I play around with designs. I just wear them and I feel happy wearing them. That okay, I made this clothes, and a lot of people tend to like it. That bro, this is very good idea, and can I get it? Can I? So that time was just limited to me. I was my own source of joy. So that's basically the motivation. I just wanted it to be like okay, um my friends and I can be our source of joys. We can represent ourselves. We can be this group that we are unique in the world. So that's even brought up the name I made my clothing brand, Comrade. It's like a group of people that represent a particular thing. Comrade represents a movement of brotherhood, a movement where everyone that is in that movement represent style, represent this unique design that we are different from other people. It is my slogan. This lifestyle is restricted to comrades only. People other places cannot become. You have to become to be a comrade. Understand? So that's basically what comrade is about, and it's now acronymed CMRD. CMRD, and that has been like the best name I can come up with, and I love the name. I love the brand name, and yeah. So after choosing the name Comrade, how did I start? Clothing brand is something that took me, I think, 3 years to bring to life. I've been thinking about this thing, imagining it. You know this feeling that you imagine this is who I want to be. This is what I want to create with my life, but you are procrastinating. There's not enough resources for you to bring it to life, and especially in Nigeria we are restricted by a lot of things. So one, I think I started December, just planning, December 2023, just planning that I'm going to do this thing, I'm going to do it. And I had limited fund because I'm a student. I have to fend for myself, so I had to save. I saved. I started the clothing brand with about 200,000 naira, which was a big deal then, but now the economic situation is making it a small thing. So I started with 200,000 naira. I was proud of myself for saving that much, and I planned, came up with name, trying to come up with this design that will make me happy forever. I'm a designer. If I design for a week, the second week I'm liking the design, the third week I'm feeling this is not good enough, I can do better. But I just had to just love the design I made, and that is how the CMRD design, the logo, came into place. So going back to how I started, I just decided to start. That yes, I'm going to start, and I made some promotion, and people loved it. People loved my first design, and I dropped it in a beat. So I'm going to tell you like the process in which I went into sourcing the materials, manufacturing it, and branding it. It was very easy, and you will need money to start though. Clothing brand is something you cannot start with. Maybe with you have to start with money. You cannot start by pre-ordering. It will just make it overwhelming for you and to be expensive. You can make a clothes for 20,000 naira. How much do you want to sell it? So that is how I started. So starting the clothing brand, the bulk of work is to securing a manufacturer and securing the best material used. So I went through a lot of planning, which involved like testing material, all these testings. I got some materials from local markets. The material was not that good. Then I was just like, okay, if you can sew, come into my DM, test your abilities. Even my personal tailor, I took these materials to them to sew a nice cloth for me, and I ended up not liking what they made because I don't know, a lot of people don't have that expertise to make perfect clothing in Nigeria. So I sought for manufacturers, asked for people. It took me a lot of time. I was skeptical, like how would I start this thing? I cannot just give tailors to sew agbada for me as t-shirts. You understand? So it was just like that was my first big obstacle and getting a perfect material. So I ended up getting a perfect material. It took me a lot of time. I had to like join some people to import a nice clothes and look for a manufacturer around my vicinity who actually made a very good clothing, and I decided to design it, and that's how my first merch came to life. So this video is not really about my steps in making the clothes. I can create another video on that telling you the detailed process of me making this clothes. So if you want to see that video, you can just comment below that I want to see, and if I get a lot of comments, I can make videos on that. So moving on to the next section. So this section, I'm going to show you some of my products and how it went, how I advanced up. So I'm just going to be starting with the first one I made. I made this. This was the first original CMRD commit. Then CMRD. It was quite simple. I made them in black and white. And from now I've sold about 70 pieces of it, and it's still selling as of now. Then my second drop was a jersey. This is still my best seller till now. It's really like people really loved this design, so it's still my best seller from now, and it's like a full kit. It has a cap, a face cap, and a shorts and a socks. So this is just part of the socks. Very nice. And yeah, I sold about more than 100 pieces. I can't really count how many pieces I've sold, but I made about 3 batches. Like make one, sold out, make another one, sold out. And the last one, which I'm just launching, which is actually getting a lot of interest. I tried a new style, CMRD at the back, and a design by the arm, and it comes with a jut. Which is one of my best design ever, because the down part of the jut has like a buckle, then it has an inverted pocket, which is really nice. Like told me that. Then that's the buckle also by the waist, and this elegant design also, and it's like a true cutter. So this also, I've not really released it because I've been busy with some things. This one has been receiving a lot of attention, and if you want to get your own too, you can just come into the DM, and that's all about what I've actually launched. And yes, moving to the next section. Before moving to the next section, I also like to appreciate my university, my department. Shout out to the nursing department for awarding me the brand of the year 2024. Shout out to them. Thank you for this award. Hoping to receive more, because man will be working hard from now till eternity. Yeah, that's all for now. So briefly, this section I just want to show you the packaging. So yeah, it shows here this lifestyle is restricted to true comrades, and it shows the brand at the front. So I'm going to be talking about some challenges I faced in starting up this brand. First of all, first thing in Nigeria is monetary challenges. There's no money. So before you can do things, you have to have money. To test the market, you have to have money. To test your products, you have to have money. So you buy materials, different type of materials. Check for which one is good. Check for which one can actually last long, and that's like using money. Understand? To transport, to go places, to test designs, manufacturers, a lot of things like that. So you have to have startup money to do the business. And some other challenges that I faced is support. You might not get a lot of support. People would want to like dismiss what you are going through. You are going through a lot. You might be thinking a lot that okay, while I'm starting now, am I going to be successful in it? But don't think about it. You might not get support from your friends, your family. We have to do it instead. It's better to try and fail, try again and fail, try again for the 1,000th time, then get good results than just try and fail and not even try again, or just not try. It's better for you to try. Understand? So try and be successful. So that's part of my challenges, and I feel to go forward is you have to just be dedicated and make sure you are passionate about it. Make sure you know your goals. Some people come into clothing brand to make money. Some people come into the brand for passion. Just identify that thing that you're working for and push to it, persistent, and just pray to God also. And yeah, that's all about this section. So shout out to my friends, my family, and everyone that really supported me in doing this. Like a lot of people, you cannot do this alone. A lot of tears, emotion I've gone through making your brands. A lot of people disappoint you. Your manufacturer might disappoint you. You might pay a lot of money and you might not get what you want, like what you ordered versus what you get. You understand? But you just have to continue going. So shout out to people that stayed for me. I really love you guys, and thank you for supporting me to get where I am now. And yes, we are now 1 year, more than 1 year, because I started February 10th, 2023, 2024, and now we are more than a year now, and I thank the God Almighty for making me um to this level. So I'm going to urge you guys to support me. Follow my Instagram channels, subscribe to my YouTube, like this video, comment, share to people that you know that have this tendency to start a brand. And if you want to start your brand yourself, start your brand. What are you waiting for? Start your brand. Start your brand. That's the only thing I can tell you. Start your brand. And when you start facing your problems and you solve it, you understand? Some people might not even have problems. And if you like, in fact, you like all my clothes, so you can copy everything, start copying. Text me on Instagram, reply to comment that you want to get it. We deliver worldwide. Yes, and I actually deliver worldwide. I was surprised when one of my friends snapped a picture of someone in Abuja that this person is copying my wares, and I had no idea who the person is. I just delivered. Understand? People from Ocean States, a lot of people from Lagos, Ilorin, and stuff like that. So thank you very much for people that support me, and I hope we go bigger together. We are all comrades, and let us take down the world one by one. Yeah.